this video. I don't know what they're doing, but this is the time I have to film, so hopefully you're okay with that. Today I would like to teach you a little bit of Danish. It was requested by someone on a previous video. I wasn't sure what to say, but I guess we'll start at the alphabet. So, we have 29 letters in the alphabet. We used to say 28 because W was like not real, I guess. I don't think we ever use W in words that are not loan words from English. So yeah, but nowadays I guess there's so much English, so it's 29. And the three extra letters that we have are E, U, Sweden and Norway also use these, maybe even more places. Numbers. If you want to learn how to count to 10 in Danish, then you would go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So again, 1 is 1, 2 is 2, 3 is 3, 4 is 4, 5 is 5, 6 is 6. Yes, not that kind. 7 is 7. 8 is 8, 8. 9 is 9, 9. 10 is 10, 10. We also have a very weird number system. First of all, in Danish you don't say 20 and 1, you say 1 and 20. So 20 is 20 and 21 would be 1 og 20, 1 and, which is O, 20, 20. So 1 and 20, 1 og 20. That's the easy part, flipping it around, right? But then you get to 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90, and there's no more logical sense left, really. 50 is halvtreds, halvtreds. 60 is tres. 70 is halvfjerds. 80 is firs. And 90 is halvfems. So you may have noticed that a lot of these had hal in them, which means half. As kids, we just learn the numbers and not the reasons for them, so it's easier when you just learn it. But I tried to Google it, and honestly, I don't get it either. It's about the way we talked in like old times, a long time ago. We used something called sneeze. So 1 sneeze is the same as 20. So instead of saying 20, you would say sneeze. Or you could have 2 sneezer. And these numbers were then a way of saying times 20 and half times 20, I think. If I've lost you, don't worry, no one knows. So let's say 50. 50 is halvtreds. And shorten it. If we don't shorten it, this is the so sorry. Heltres is short for something else, which is heltres in 20, which means have 3 parts times 20. So 2.5 times 20. 2 times 20 is 40, and then 1 time half 20 is 10. So 40 plus 10 is 50. Yes, I wrote this down and but yeah, that's why the numbers are like that high up. I guess the Danish people were just like obsessed with the number 20 back in the day. Yeah, maybe just stick to counting to 10, honestly. Maybe this put you to sleep. That would be great. Let's go back to some simple words you can learn. So, of course, we should start with hello. And in Denmark, you would just say hi. It's very close to the English hi. I'll just try to say them both. Hi, 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 hi. Maybe it's a little faster. You can also say good day, which means good day, but it's a bit more formal and most people just say hi. You can also just use it as goodbye. You can say hi hi, so you'd say twice. So meeting someone you say hi, maybe hi name, and then when you leave you would be like which has that infamous soft G sound, and hither, which is kind of like cold, you know. It has the soft D's, so hither, hither. It's not that easy to say. I think mid noun air is a little bit easier, but you tell me. Then, since this is an ASMR video, I should probably teach you some good night, sleep well kind of words. So, good night is pretty close to the English word. It is Goodnight. Goodnight. So, good, good night, net, good net, good net. But if you say it like naturally, you don't really pronounce the whole obvious, like good net is me emphasizing it, but you would probably just say good net. So again, that soft D is there, but it actually almost disappears. You could just be like go net, 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 go net. You could be a proper Dane and say good net. And you can of course say sleep well, which is so good, so good, so good, so good. So sleep is so, and well is kind of like good, good. And I guess you can also say så godt og drøm sødt, så godt og drøm sødt, which translates to sleep well and dream sweetly. Dream sweetly. Drøm sødt. Drøm sødt. There we have the Ö sound in both letters, dream and sweetly. Drøm, drøm, sødt, sødt, så godt, og drøm sødt. Yeah, so it was a bit hard to come up with what to teach you without some certain theme to stick to. So if you want more of these, maybe you could ask some questions and I would answer them. But again, I'm not a Danish teacher, so I could always ask my friend who is, but then I would have to admit to doing ASMR to her. She would probably be fine with it, but you know, would have to explain. Well, we could go back to numbers a bit, maybe. Yeah, we do have some